In many of your university assignments, you'll be asked to present your own argument rather than simply repeating the views of others. How can you build up a strong argument that will get you top marks? Firstly, we need to ask, what is an argument? An argument isn't simply contradicting something you disagree with. Instead, it is a series of statements or premises which, when placed together, attempt to justify your conclusion on a particular topic. A well-constructed argument will carry your audience along point by point until they're convinced your argument is the most logical conclusion. To build your argument, you first need to clearly state your position. Let's use the example argument. UFOs do not exist. Not all arguments, such as whether UFOs exist, can be definitively proved or disproved. You should reflect on how much fact and how much speculation your argument involves, and avoid treating speculation as fact. You should also consider whether your argument is shaped by any existing biases. In our example, a bias might be people who claim to have seen UFOs should not be taken seriously. Try to eliminate bias from your argument as much as possible. Next, ask yourself, why is this your position? Are there any assumptions underlying your argument? What evidence do you have to back these up? Gather as much evidence as possible to show your argument is more than just an opinion. Start your argument with a strong evidence-based statement. For example, the Pentagon UFO report provided no conclusive evidence that UFOs are real. Next, imagine your argument as a dialogue with someone who has the opposing view. Imagine what counter-argument they would give. For example, but the Pentagon report also doesn't rule out UFO. How would you respond to this? Repeat this until you have addressed all the counter-arguments you can think of. You could even draw out your argument in the form of a flowchart to show how it develops in response to counter-arguments. It's easy to let assumptions, emotions, and biases influence your argument, but this can result in a flawed and weak argument. If you interrogate your own assumptions, focus on evidence, and take an open-minded but critical approach to opposing views, you'll be able to build a strong and convincing argument.